right, so I was just nervous about anything going wrong here, so I came on just a little bit early. Um, I'm hoping to get a notification here, so about the live show, so I can watch this with, or with you guys. Come on, is it going to show anything? There it is. All right, yes. Hi, Steve. Love it. I do love it. Love it. So, yeah, that worked out. Son of a gun, boy. I am so excited. I'm not going to lie. I was terrified that, I wouldn't get on or I wouldn't get the link right or something because, so the first time I went to Where Is Everyone? This is a brand new show. So, this is the first time they'll be getting on here because it's set for 8:30. So they might not know I'm here yet. I did send out a notification, so hopefully people will get the notification. We got 3 people watching. Don't be bashful. Jump in and say hello so we know who you are. We're just starting out. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys get the opportunity of being able to watch a channel grow, mature from the beginning. Well, I've had this channel I haven't even had this channel very long, but it's nice, right? Because, excuse me, I went out and grabbed a drink and ate a banana. So it's nice when, you go on there, you watch somebody have a channel. A lot of times you're watching these people, they've already got the channel built, right? They're already, at thousands of subscribers. They don't know who you are from Jack because there's so many people on there, they can't keep up. Where it's nice to start out with a new channel like this is we get to know each other a lot. And as we're building that fan base, you guys are the first ones that are here, and we get to grow a relationship, and it becomes like our TAS family we have over on my other channel. We got a pretty tight knit group of people that are really good friends, and we communicate back and forth. And that channel is actually growing and really got its own wings and taken off. So I know I'm going to get a lot of support from my friends over here. This channel is going to be, there's my friend Cabal. Hey buddy, how you doing? There's on a bathroom break. Yes, I took a bathroom break, and I stretched my my headphone set so it fit me better, because I'll tell you what, they're squishing my ears into my glasses, and by the time after an hour, that starts to hurt. And then I'm thinking, geez, if I'm going to be on here another half hour to an hour, then I'm going to be in a lot of pain. So hopefully everybody's getting on here. I don't know if my daughter's made it. There's Caitlin. All right. Hey, kiddo. Thanks for joining. Hopefully everybody else can get over here. Ashley's going to try to get on. You might have to help them with the links if they can't get on somehow. I think they will, but make sure you send them a reminder. Is Kylie coming over? I wonder if she's going to jump on, if Mom and Jim are going to make it over. I hope. We got 3 watching, which I see Cabal, Caitlin, and Love It. So that would be the 3 unless this updates here. That was in the first 3 minutes. Oh. All right. Yeah. Send them the links. That'd be nice if they can get on here. What is this one? Welcome to live chat. Regard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that message in a while, at least not over at the other one. We do have 4 people watching now. Hello. Welcome to the show. Say hello if you're on there. Don't be bashful. So we got some fun stuff to talk about here today. It's a little bit different than the TAS, or to talk about Strange channel that we have. So, it's a little bit different area that we're going to be covering and talking about. Jack, there you are, buddy. Jack is back. I'm back. Yeah, we're going to grow, and we're getting some people on here. So they say that the live shows help because I don't know what it does. It comes up on YouTube or something, pages or whatever. It's going to take a little bit to build the analytics behind this show or this channel. So anything you guys can do to help promote it, let people know to come on over here, tell your friends or whatever about it, and see if you can get them to come over and subscribe and watch the channel. Watch the videos if you can help. If you can watch those videos through, really helps me out. It tells YouTube that we have content that people like, and the more they like it, the more that they're going to promote it out on YouTube and show other people. So if like people click on it and just go away, then they're going to say, well, he must not have anything, or she might not have something, whoever. But when people stay on there and they watch the episode through on the videos that I do on that, and especially if they like it and subscribe and leave comments and I get back to them, that all builds the analytics and it helps the channel grow. So hopefully we can grow this channel like we did our Talk About Strange channel, man, because that's been great. Sue Ayers, oh my God. Hello, my friend. A blast from the past. So good to see you on here. Wow. Sue there is a very, very, very dear friend of our family. We've known her for a very long time, her and her husband, Merle. I've talked about Merle on the other channel. I brought him up to you guys. Merle is at home, well, maybe at home, but he's resides in a TARDIS now. I wonder if he's somehow managed to watch the new Doctor Who that's out. So we talked about how Merle, I mentioned it before, is just major Doctor Who fan, very intelligent guy, one of the sweetest, him and Sue, but Merle, rest his soul, was a dear friend and one of the sweetest people in the world. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how close I was to him, to both of them. We did a lot of work together and had a lot of fun, but great people. Sue, I'm so glad to see you here. It really does mean a lot to me. And you all mean a lot to me. I mean, I'm seeing these messages pop up already. We got 8 people watching. Don't be strangers. If you're watching, if it's your first time here, say hello. You're welcome. BMO, great. All right, man, I got to catch up here. What do we got? Hey there, love it. I'll send a link. Jack's back. Sue, greetings. Ha, Cabal's here too. Laugh out loud. We must love Steve. Laugh out loud. Thanks, guys. I love you too, man. Ashley made it. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining. Did you get Joe to sleep? But that was fun. Hello, Sue. It's been years since I've seen you. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, man, I'm so happy Sue's here. It's so great. All right. Yeah, you'll have to maybe get over to that Talk About Strange show, that we do, and there's a lot of videos on there and stuff, but yeah. Bringing the family together, man, family and friends. And that's what it's all about. It's just getting a bunch of family and friends together. We got 9 people watching now. All right. Yeah, Joe's in bed, but not asleep. Yeah, he's probably on the phone. Hey, BMO, Ashley, and Sue. Yeah. So Sue, introduce you. My some of these people on here are my TAS friends and family from my Talk About Strange channel. So some of them, like Cabal and Jack, have been with me from the very beginning of the show, just about, so for a really long time. So we've been building a real following here or over there, and now we're starting on the second channel. So Sue knows my whole history, a lot about me. I mean, we used to just sit and have some long conversations, but life has taken over, so I haven't been over there in actually several years, and I'm really ashamed of it. But I got to get over there, Sue, and keep that the steps warm there, have our conversation and get caught up. It's been a long time. I really hope you're doing well. What else? Oh man, who we got? Let me see. Everybody's just greeting. That's great. Caitlin, hello, Sue. All right, Ashley, hey, Joey, BMO, Ashley, Sue. Gracie is scared of stink bug and keeping everybody up. Laugh. What? Oh, scared of a elderberry beetle. What are they called? Crunch bug. Yeah, no, that's too bad. We had a real dealing with them over this past summer. The crunch bugs were horrific. All right. I see BMO, Joe Cave. Is it Joe Cave? Hello. Welcome to the show. Who else we got here? Yeah, you guys, don't be bashful. If you're new to the channel, jump in, say hello. Uh, don't forget, like, I'm not going to say smash that subscribe button. I'm not going to go there, but if you want to lightly tap it, that's okay. We don't mind, if we're going to grow the channel and keep going. But so anyway, I don't know if any of you guys, I know Cabal seen it. I know that Jack's seen it. My last video might be a little bit controversial, but love coffee. It's from the beginning too. Oh, really? Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. That's great. Oh, you've watched it from the beginning. And I appreciate that. That's awesome. Love coffee. Love coffee. What are you saying there? Are you just telling us you love coffee? Because I love coffee. Are you talking about my Dunkin' Donuts cup here? So anyway, so that topic there, I don't want to lose any friends on this channel, okay, you guys? So just keep in mind, when we get into politics can get really heavy. I'm a very, you guys know me, the ones that know me that, I like everybody, and I try not to hate anybody. So the thing about politics is sometimes that brews enemies, and this show is not strictly politics. However, that first video I did and the second video I'm doing is a little bit more leaning towards political stuff. I want to get into some history and different stuff like that. I have some people lined up to come over to do some interviews with me. They won't be done live yet because I haven't figured out. One of the rabbit holes I went down was trying to figure out the Zoom or the StreamYard, stuff like that, these streaming programs, to tie them in with my A10 Mini and my Rodecaster and the computer and YouTube, so that we can do like a split screen or pick up between people when they're talking. It gets into some really technical stuff. I didn't know it was going to do that, but it gets pretty technical. And so we're trying to work that out. As soon as I can find somebody who can maybe help me with that end of it. Sue, if you know anybody who's just really good at like, where am I going? Streaming, I guess streaming or any of that type of stuff. I know you've had some connections in the past with the library and stuff, with people who know how to, set you up for streaming and stuff. This A10 Mini Pro is a little bit different. Some of these things are a little bit different, but boy, I need some help setting this up if I can find it anywhere. A little bit of fast tracking here to get this done. Bimo, I think it means love coffee in Hungarian. Okay. Okay. Well, I love coffee. So anyway, this first topic that I posted about was the achievements of Joe Biden. And if you guys want to talk about it, we can talk a little bit about that. I don't think you guys have watched it too much. There was, I think Cabal asked me where I'd gotten some of my information from on that. And really, a lot of it's just stuff that I've been watching throughout, this past 4 years, past 8 years, but the past 4 years on that topic. And it's a lot of the information is just there on Google News networks and all that. They show them up, and I gotta admit, it's like taking a drink of coffee with salt in it. It's just kind of bitter on the tongue, getting started into all this. But I guess you gotta be courageous enough to talk about it, right? So, but anyway, I wasn't crazy about a lot of the stuff that's happened this past 4 years. And you guys know me from I've talked about my channel and building and how it's progressed. And in the first, 2016 to 2016 to 2020, were the best years financially of my life. Really, our business finally took off. We were really getting ahead of things, and then when 2020 came around, that was that not insane? Like the things that happened during 2020, between COVID, the contentious election, everything that happened throughout that whole time wasn't it absolutely crazy that our world had come so unraveled during all this stuff. I mean, it's just really insane and blew my mind. So it was why I kind of went on there. I don't really like to pick sides. I look for the good anywhere I go, and I just, just like you guys, we all want to just be happy and live a nice, comfortable life and be happy and get along, and that's the way it should be. But things really got pretty scary there, like the way things were going and that, and we'll see where they go. But correct me if I'm wrong or tell me what you think. It just seems like the dust has settled a little bit, right? Or is it calm before the storm? But it seems like the dust has settled a little bit politically. People, I don't know about you, but towards the end of the election cycle there was a tension in the atmosphere. And any of you guys that are, let me see, Steve, oh, wait. Let me just cover this quick. Any of you guys that are sensitive to the atmosphere, right? Did you feel it, like you noticed it, like the anger, the anxiety, the tension, the sadness in the atmosphere around everybody? It was it was terrible, and it just something feels lighter right now to me. But anyway, I better look and see what Cabal has to say. Oh, I'm worried. All right, Steve, I want to start by saying that Biden and Trump would have been my last choices for presidential candidates. All right, people need to be less offended by honesty. I agree with you, Cabal. That's from Sue. The other one was from Lovett. I'm in California, so the dust and ashes are flying. But most of the turmoil and inflation happened because of COVID. Okay, all great, valid points. First, though, I want to say to Lovett, where are you in California? Did you experience anything on these wildfires? If you did, or anybody you know, I am so sorry. I mean, that was horrendous. I mean, what a horrible thing. And I won't go down that rabbit hole, but do you have any thoughts? And you can email me too, and we can talk about it on the show. Do you have any thoughts, governing wise, politically wise, or just process wise, or things that coulda, shoulda, didn't get done, in that great state to kind of prevent some of these wildfires? I mean, I have my own personal theories, and ideas that I thought, would be could sensibly be done around there. But I'd love to hear what you have to say, and if you did lose anything or anyone throughout that, my heart goes out to you, and I'm sure everybody here would say the same thing. So, all right, let me see. The turmoil and inflation happened because of COVID. Yeah, I would agree that yes, a lot of that, the inflation probably came from that, was a good portion of it for sure. Cabal, you're absolutely right about that. Let me see. Oh my gosh, love it. I am so sorry. So what happened in California happened. Evidently there was a reason. Caitlin, you are correct. Huh, interesting. Right. Great point. Interesting. A couple of hours from LA, but mainly friends and family there. Many friends lost their homes, all friends evacuated. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry for them. What a terrifying thing. It must have looked like the apocalypse there during all that. They drained the water reserved before, let it go. Majority of the firefighters. Yeah. Got rid of it. Caitlin is correct. She does her homework. Yeah. I heard the same thing, that there's thoughts about that part of it being done on purpose because they want to build. I hear they want to build large housing in that area, and the people didn't want to sell their homes in that area. So, I heard rumor that it burnt down, and now it's gonna be taken over automatically and repurposed. The land is going to be somehow, I don't know how that all works, but what the hell, right? I mean, what the hell? How can anybody in their right mind allow something like that to happen? I mean, my goodness gracious. I hope that's not true, because my God is, you think about the people, their losses. I don't even think about the amount of animals and wildlife, the wildlife, animals, pets that were probably killed during all that. I mean, it's just absolutely horrifying what happened over there. Uh, and BMO, don't. She doesn't like homework that much. No, she's a smart kid. All my daughters are smart. They keep up and they listen to me ramble too. So that's Pam from Alabama. Good to see you. Hello, Pam. Thanks for joining us. Add normal moderator. That's great. I'm glad you're here. It's been empty for years. Well, I mean, but didn't they need to patch it up? But how could it be empty for years? Really, the reservoirs, for that? That's crazy. But yeah. So anyway, we talked about that, and I got another video that I'm doing that this next one covers Trump, because you can't have one without the other. So I did the best I could with the information I have, and to keep it kind of light as we're building into this, because it's not, like I said, it's not a heavy political show. I don't know, where it's gonna take its own life, grow into its own life here, because just like the talk about Strange did, I really had no idea when I started where it was going to go, and it's been amazing. So hopefully it's going to be just as amazing over here. We got 10 people watching right now, and we're up to 31. When I loaded that first episode that I did, I was at 17, and we're at 31 subscribers. So I'll chalk that up as a win. So I like that. I'm happy about that. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys to go ahead and hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it, because like I said, it builds the analytics. So anything you do, love, whatever you want to do here. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel, because we got a lot of stuff to come. Like, we're just getting our feet wet here. We have so many topics to cover, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. So what else you guys got? What do you got for me? Any questions, any comments? You got to have something for me. Help me out here. Cabal, BMO, what can you throw at me here? Did Mom and Jim make it? Mom, are you on? Jim, did you guys make it? Caitlin, you probably sent something over to them, but I don't know if they made it over here or not. Kylie was on here. Is he on here? Kylie, are you still here? Was Kylie on here, or wasn't she? Maybe she wasn't on here. I don't think I seen her. Ashley was here, right? Are you still here? Caitlin might be late for them. Ash was here. Yeah, I don't know if she is still or not. But yep, there she is. Go Bills. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I hear they're gonna have a great game. Your mom, my wife, Sharon, was out watching that other game they're going. So that looked like a pretty good cold game, snowy, cold game. Kind of a notification over there on the computer. I don't know what that is, if that's messages or, oh, okay, it looks like it's messages. It's just bigger than normal on there. I was really nervous. So you guys probably didn't hear it, the ones that came on afterwards. I was really nervous of whether or not this was going to work. So I started up like 4 or 5 minutes early because, you're just terrified the first time firing up. So Cabal, you probably remember, and Jack Dorsey, when I tried to do this the first time, I went on and they said that I went to go live, and it said I had to wait. I thought it said 24 minutes. So I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. I'm waiting for it. And then I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, this is 24 hours. So I had to try to go live for it to activate, and then wait 24 hours before the channel I could actually go live. So now that's been weeks now since I did that. So anyway, I got on there, and then when I bring it up, it's a whole new template. from the Talk About Strange, channel that's already built. So it's a whole new template. So I'm going through it. I'm like panicking, trying to get stuff set up and get it ready. They give you a code, and I have to put that code into my A10 Mini Pro ISO hardware. There's an area to put it on. And I've only done this once now, mind you, with the Talk About Strange when I first got this started. So it was all hit and miss. So I got it on there, copied and pasted it on there. And it really wasn't too bad. And I got it fired up. And then I was even able to add a picture on there. But, if I wanted to bring it up. But what do we got here? All right. Well, has anyone seen the footage of the Sasquatch caught in the fires? Oh, that's probably for the other channel, Laugh Out Loud. Yes, BMO. That's for Talk About Strange. And how come you didn't send it to me? BMO Creator, where did you see that? My Sasquatch experience was in Altadena at the house that burnt down. You'll have to send that over to us. If you got a story, send it over to the Talk About Strange channel. All right. There's Kylie. I'm sorry I'm late. Trouble getting Bella down. I'm here. Hey, everyone. Hello, Kylie. Thanks for joining us. Better late than never. Still don't know. I thought Jim was going to come on the 8:30 show, but maybe he's not. He might have been busy. So anyway, we still got 9 people watching. We lost 1. We gained 1, lost 1. So don't leave. We're just getting started. It's not gonna be as long of a show because we don't have a lot of topics to cover, but we got a lot of the people coming over from the Talk About Strange channel, and we got Sue here. Did everybody say hello to Sue? Ashley, I think you did. Did you say hello to Sue Ayers? Maybe you didn't even know it, but yeah, it's get mom in there, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I wish I could get her. Oh, get mom in here. Good luck. Yeah, I did. Listen, I invited her. I says, if you want to jump in one of the other chairs and join into the channel, you're more welcome. But she probably won't. So she's out watching the game right now, really. So I'm surprised you guys aren't. I mean, talk about love. I mean, you guys stayed here with me instead of going to watch the game. I mean, wow, that's awesome. So see, everybody's saying hi to Sue. Sue, are you still with us? Sue, are you still here? Still watching, or did you move on to something else by now? You might have. She might have done something else. She might be making birthday cards or something. You talk about somebody who's creative. Some of the most precious cards I've ever gotten, she made me. There she is. Hi, Ashley and Caitlin, Kylie. Wow. She hand makes birthday cards and anniversary stuff like that. I mean, they're so amazing. I love it. They're so special. But yeah. Anyway, so come on, you guys. What else? What else you want to talk about? You guys aren't talking about the that episode I did. I don't think enough of you guys got to see that episode. So if you didn't see it, do me a favor, watch that episode I posted. And I posted a little short video. It's less than a minute long. And check that out and let me know what you think. Leave a comment on it for me. All it is just kind of a little introduction to the show with a little thing I designed in the front. So let me know what you think of my little opening thing that I do with the stories or the shows. And that little thing that I did there just for an introduction. I put that up today. But check that out. Watch those videos. Do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel so we can continue to grow and continue doing what we're doing here. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. It might be a little bit, just a lot of meet and greet right now. But as the subjects build, as we get going, I really think we're gonna roll into a great time here. All right, let me check back in. Love it. I'll check it out later. I don't know you had a channel until today. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found me and you came over to this one. So I really appreciate it. Kylie, agree with Kate. Something happened where just a way to no, sorry, those lost their homes. Yeah, that was just horrible. Absolutely horrible. Victims can qualify for financial help, emergency flood assistance, unemployment benefits, mortgage assistance, home repair, and loans. So that's good to hear. Cabal, there's where are the funds coming from? I mean, that was good Lord. I mean, there was so much stuff I hear. Insurance companies are collapsing. They're not paying out to a lot of these people. Don't even have insurance for their homes. And some of these homes, I mean, some of these homes are in the millions. I mean, let's face it. So I mean, it's horrible. But I think a lot of the people that have homes that are in the millions might possibly be able to afford to rebuild. I hope. And I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong thing to say. I don't know, but some of them, I'm sure, but it's still going to make a dent. Laugh my ass off. Kate, fly, Eagles, fly. You're right, fly right to the watch the Bills game. You guys leaving to go watch that game? Nice to meet you all, Sue says. That's great. Thanks, Sue. Cabal, how much? 750? Yeah, I heard about the 750. I don't quite understand that. See, that's, and I don't want to get too deep, but hey, Sue, anyone? Yes, get mom in there, laugh out loud. Yeah, I wish. Maybe someday we'll get her in here one of these days. One of these days, we got to get her in here. But the 750, I don't know all the details behind that. I just heard that that's what they were giving out to the people there. And I'm sure if you've got nothing, $750 is going to help. But in today's market, as expensive as things are, I know they're expensive here. New York is really expensive. In California, I don't know which one's a little bit higher, but $750 is not going to go very far. And that's what I was saying on the show there, or mentioned this other one that's coming up is, how many billions was it when he gave out $750 to them? How many billions did that add up to? Because we sent billions to other countries, billions, probably enough to build every home back that went through that fire. I'm guessing. I definitely enough to fix the water reserves and put up sprinkler systems. See, I think they should have. I've done construction and a lot of plumbing and stuff like that. Yeah, my theory was, I'm surprised they don't have water lines hooked up, or a line hooked to their system, a dry line that wets during an emergency or during a fire or something like that. I think they should have a sprinkler system that goes up the eaves or the corners of the house, goes down each side of the house, sprays up onto the roof. So if you have a wind, because if you have it on the top of the roof going down and you get a wind, it's all going to go to one side, and that's the side that's going to burn. So if you have it down and it's blowing, the wind's going to blow it against the roof. And then I think they should have a system that's either from the ground blowing up so that it goes up against the house, or some sort, or from the eaves blowing down, sprinkling down onto the sides of the house. It just seems like, and it's plumbing, so $5,000 or $6,000 probably would be a high number to set something like that up, unless they really got extravagant with it. And you've got a water system protecting your house throughout that entire time. Seems like that would be someplace, a way you could go where you would never really hit the need to need those kind of reserves that they had, because it would be enough to sustain those houses that were being hit at that time where they needed it, and then it'd turn off as it moved on past someplace else where they would come on. It just seems like it would be a mandatory thing to put some sort of sprinkler system on houses. The other thing I thought about is why they don't have sprinkler systems running through the forest like they do. You see the pipelines for oil and stuff like that. It wouldn't have to be in the ground. It could be above ground where you could walk underneath it, maybe giant pipes with some kind of sprinkler heads on them that would spray out into the wind or whatever that would, I don't know, or in different sections, maybe around, at least around that area where they're getting impacted from this stuff. So I don't know. I'm just talking out my backside here about it, but it just seems like there's some things that could be done to make things a little bit better. Let me see how far behind. I hope Cabal is correct, but so far people know they have lost their homes. They're not getting any of that yet, but insurance is just dropping people because of their property value. And Cabal says, I'm referring to the assistance apart from the 750 and the flood. Right. No. Yeah. I get that. Cabal. I know what you're talking about. I don't know how much it is, how much is there, or where it's going to. So but I'm sure there's got to be something there. Sue, Sue says 750 might rebuild the doghouse, right? Yeah. So I'm not building anymore. So I already did your fountain. So that's what we get for the that, right? The fountain. Let me see, not fountain, wishing well. That's right. Wish the fire was out. There was no water for the sprinkler, coincidentally. But what I'm saying with that, love it, is the fire departments and the fire hoses, and they're hooking up to all these lines. They were fighting the forest fires directly with all that water. So there was no water for sprinkler systems. I mean, whatever. But I'm just saying that, and they're trying to put out house fires everywhere. They're trying to put out house fires. If it was stopped before it started with a sprinkler system especially like on the outskirts, near the forest and stuff, if those houses were protected by some sort of sprinkler system of some sort, I don't know. I'm just saying that maybe before it had a chance to burn into the infrastructure, into all those houses and neighborhoods and stuff, there might be a way of and maybe some kind of control system. I don't know. It's just, I'm just planting a seed out there. Who knows? So if you guys start seeing sprinkler systems on house, you heard it here first. All right. There was no water. All right. Love it. People with the pools and pool pumps could have their homes, but huge neighborhoods are gone. It was a wasteland. Yeah. I'm sure. Absolute desolation. Insurance company canceled county 4 months before the fire happened. How interesting is that? Yeah. That goes along with the other theory that you said, that some of this might have been on purpose. Jack, if I'm wrong, so be it. Don't they lose their water source? Didn't they lose their water source? I don't know. Seems like there's sitting right next to a gigundous water source. I like to consider it the ocean. Call it the ocean, right? I mean, the ocean is just a massive amount of water, and there's absolutely no possible way they're going to drain it. So why not tap into the ocean? I mean, and you can say, well, you can't use the salt, but that's what filtration systems are for. I mean, you could use some kind of a filtration system, and I'm sure there's ways that you can keep the fish, at least most of them, from getting caught into it. You're probably going to lose a few fish, but you're going to save houses, horses, deer, bear, mountain lions, cats, dogs, squirrels, fish aquarium fish, right? They probably died there too. So I don't know. All right. Yeah, Sue, I heard about that. I've heard that tons of insurance companies were dropping. They weren't even telling customers. They didn't even know they didn't have fire insurance. Just they go to call it in or whatever, find out they have no insurance, no fire insurance. It wasn't covered. It's like, yeah, it's really suspicious. Yeah, crazy stuff. All right. Who won? They didn't win. That game ain't over yet. They just started that. The fire planes used ocean water. Yes, the fire planes. And that was the other thing I was thinking about. I'm surprised that they don't have a brigade. I'm not talking about a 20. I'm not talking about 100. I'm talking about 200, 300, maybe 500 airplanes ready, military style, trained personnel and I know the winds were keeping a lot of the water, but you can hit so many times, and I know it might be dangerous, but that's why they have to be trained professionals, like a brigade. So you have a level 1, level 2, level 3. So a fire breaks out, you call on the level 1 where there's 20, maybe 100 planes or something. Don't play games. Put it out. If it's a little bit bigger than a level 1, you jump over to level 2. You send out 100, 200 planes. If you hit level 3, you're sending them all out, 400 or 500 planes, whatever. I don't know what it is. Planes, helicopters, trained, ready for this type of scenario, and you just go to town. So, I mean, doesn't it just seem like it'd be a little bit easier? I I could be again talking out my backside, but it just seems like there's things that could have been done that we could be putting our money towards something like that rather than allowing it to happen. But I don't know. Suya, yes, it's ferocious. The fire planes used ocean water. That's very sad how it happened. Makes so much sense. Nothing could be done. And wait, I don't understand why I suddenly had all those fires and suddenly over like somebody was up to something. Look, Kylie, the rabbit hole is deep and scary. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a lot more to it. That makes sense, Steve. If they were going to benefit from the loss, right? You know, I don't know. It's craziness. Some of the stuff that happens today, you know, it's hard to say, but it's crazy stuff, you know. There's so much preventative stuff, but sometimes it's got to happen. But the thing there is, these fires are happening every year. I don't remember California not burning. I don't remember a time that there hasn't been a fire in California. I mean, it just seems like it's almost always there's some kind of a fire going on there. So preventative maintenance should be key to all of that. And I have a feeling it's going to happen now. And I'm not taking sides or leaning. I have a feeling, mark my words, and we can come back to this in 4 years, but I think within 4 years, something's going to happen in California. There's going to be water reserves. There's going to be some sort of fire protective systems put in place bigger than what they have now. Listen, now with it, it's not just the planes. It's not just the houses, the people's homes that got burned. It's not just the loss of all of their personal property that they can't replace, their pets, some of their family members. Think about these firefighters, the first responders, the emergencies crews, these people, the work, the fire, the flames, the danger, the loss of life that they're going through, and they're breathing all these toxic chemicals in. I mean, I know the people in the country are gotten suffocated with this crap. And you want to talk about global warming and putting crap into the air, stuff in the air, the pollutants. I mean, we're talking about melted tires and fiberglass and galvanized steel. The state's got to be covered in galvanized steel. I mean, all the stuff that got burnt in those houses and fires and probably asbestos and everything else that has gotten put up into the air, the atmosphere, is really deadly stuff. It's bad stuff. So, I mean, they have to do something about it. They really have to do something about it. All right. So I was ranting a little bit. Let me see. And my daughters are talking about football. I love it. What the hell? It was decimation by design. I'm not surprised. Gotta love the weirdos with a private key trying to convince people that cow farts are the problem. Yeah. Geez, you know, that could mean that I'm a part of the problem. Jets, not keys. Yeah. Okay. Private jets. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even catch on to that till you fixed it there. That's funny. Anyway. All right. So, I see 4 likes on here. Did you guys all hit the like button? I see 4 likes on here and we got 11 people on and more watching. So I want to see at least 11 likes on there, you guys. Come on. Reach down. It's not going to hurt too much. Unless you got an iPad in or something. You're watching an iPad, it might be difficult. I don't know, or an earpiece. An iPad in your ear, an earpiece. There's 5. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting going. Thank you very much. 5 likes. 6 of you need to get busy. That's it. Thank you. Let's you want to get a fire started. Let's get this one fired up and get these likes going and get this channel growing. So all right. So I mean, I don't know. What else we got on here? I've managed to ramble on for another 44 minutes. The first show was an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. So can I take a drink? Can I have a water break, you guys? Oh, I needed that. Wow. That was weird. I heard that on there. That's odd. That's the first time I heard sound on here. Huh. I have the sound turned down. Okay, where do we got? Brian A. Your setup is nice, man. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. It was a lot of work setting this up. Yeah, it was a lot of work, a lot of fun. It was a lot like I had a studio on Talk About Strange. I don't know if you're over there as well. And it was set up a little bit like this. I custom built this table. I custom built the bookcases here. I custom based my computer desk. That's a table from probably the late 1700s, early 1800s. A door. I turned it into a table. It's a door, and there's the base is made of antique shutters from probably the 1800s, and they came from the same place. They came out of an attic of a house we lived in. It was built. I found stuff in there from the 1700s, but it says it was built in the 1800s. But sometimes they built these houses and they were just like woodsheds practically in the beginning, and then they started building on, and then all of a sudden they will it over to somebody or something. Then all of a sudden there's a deed on it. So the dates aren't always accurate, but I built shelving, a computer area on top of that desk. And, but that was a lot of fun, to build all this stuff. And, but I was working in a smaller area here. My first studio was, we had a 20 by 40 pole barn, and the garage was, I think, 18 by 30. Plus I had like my office off to the side, my editing office. This one is 12 by 20, and my editing office is in the same room for now until I can afford to build an addition on. I'd like to do some sort of an addition off from the side here, maybe off from the office, or maybe off out there with like a fireplace on there and stuff like that, wood burning fireplace or something. Just something nice I'd like to do, and maybe expand onto the studio or make a bigger studio in there if my wife will let me. Because if I offer her this space for her eBay business, she'd be probably happy to let me go ahead and go out there or something. But that or a garage, one or the other. We'll get this. One or the other. We'll get it. Hey, we're up to 7 likes now. That's great. So they're coming in. Thanks, guys. We got 12 people watching. So thank you for joining. If you guys, if it's your first time here and you're watching, come on and say hello, will you? Say hello. Don't be bashful. We got a lot of great people on here. Kylie is preparing chicken stew. Very nice. Save it for see what's cooking. No, I'm kidding. Let me see. What do we got, Kylie? I need to do a lap. Hydrate, don't hydrate, don't dehydrate. Yeah, for real. All right, Kylie. Say it somewhere else. Huh. Love this new setup. Super nice. Thank you. Love it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Joe Cave. Joe Cave. Am I saying it right? Jacave or Joe Cave? Jacave. Thank you. I appreciate that. And love it. Loves eBay. Yeah, my wife's been doing eBay for I think 23 years now. So she's been doing it a really long time. She loves it too. Now 8. Don't know what you mean. Laugh out loud. That's Kylie. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, great time. Now 8 likes. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Where do I find the like button? It's the thumb. Just look for that thumb underneath. You should see my logo on there. You'll see it says Hard Boiled Topics live stream. Down underneath it, how many people are watching. Then it says Hard Boiled Topics with how many people are watching. And then there's a like and a dislike. Make sure you hit the like button, okay, not the dislike. And there's also in the chat room here, I think there's a heart in the bottom corner. You can hit that heart, and it sends little hearts floating up along where everybody's talking. So the stew's for tomorrow. Yeah. Some people don't. It's harder to find that sometimes. I just seen the heart go up there. Was that you, Sue? Yes. Look at that. There they are. Yes. The hearts are floating. That's fantastic. See? I love it. Yep. Now we're up to 9 likes. Okay. See, 12 people and 9 likes. We're growing right here. And seriously, I said this in the very beginning. Seriously, it's a rare opportunity to see, like, you watch your influencers on the internet, or you watch people on TV, whether they're stars or whatever. And it's usually only after they've become successful and popular that you discover them and you watch them, and they don't know who you are really from Jack, right? So I know a lot of you, and some of you, at least especially my kids, but you guys are getting an opportunity, rare opportunity to watch this channel grow. Just like my friends over there at Talk About Strange who came over here, they're going to get the opportunity to watch this channel grow, and we'll grow together. And we become a real community of friends. Over there, we call it the TAS Friends and Family, and we'll have the hard boiled friends and family. So we're gonna be like a bunch of eggs in a hard boiled eggs in a basket or whatever. I don't know, scrambled eggs, the scrambled eggs family or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so it's an opportunity to grow and expand and see it all happen. And who knows, maybe, this will take off and become a very large channel, YouTube platform. And, we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll all know that we started this together, because we'll all still be here talking to each other about it. So just be a lot of fun. What is it? Hard boiled dozen. The hard boiled dozen. I love it. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, 10. We got 10 likes, 11 likes. I don't see 11. I only see 10. You see 11? Huh, maybe this didn't update yet. I got a slower tablet here. Ooh, the chicken coop. The chicken coop. The hard-boiled chicken coop, or just the chicken coop? Yeah, there you go. 11. Nice. Now we're at 11. We got 10 watching and we got 11 likes. Hey, that's special. Yeah, that's great. Man, I'll tell you what. All right. What else we got, you guys? You guys have anything else you want to throw out there? Any more updates or anything? We're all the chickens, so it's the chicken coop. We produce the eggs. There you go. Okay. Yeah, okay. Works for me. So you guys go ahead and vote on that. Who votes? All right, so we're gonna vote on the hard-boiled dozen, or whatever, the hard-boiled. I don't know. The chicken coop. I think vote on a chicken coop. I don't know. Right out loud. The hard-boiled dozen or the chicken coop group. The chicken coop group. That's too hard to say. What's the score? Are you Jokav? Are you talking about the game score, or are you talking about the like score? I'm still seeing 10. And we're still at 31 subscribers. So I don't think we picked up any new, unless it hasn't updated. I don't think we picked up any new subscribers during the live show. Come on, you guys. We got to get a new subscriber. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for me so I know if it actually will update while I'm on here. So I don't even know if it updates while we're watching it, if it updates live like with the likes. Now I'm at 11 likes. So I know that updated. Okay, what do we got here? Ravens 19, Buffalo 20. Oh, I didn't know Raven was in the game. I see 11 likes. Yeah, I do now too. Bye, love it. What, did Love It say they're leaving? Oh, I've got to go. Have a great week, everybody. All right, love it. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. There will be several large UAPs seen over the fires. Talk About Strange. There will be several large. Really? Well, yeah, they have been, but I thought they told them they had to drop down. Jack Dorsey voted for hard-boiled dozen. Okay. I love it. Thanks, Kate. Bye, all. All right. Bye. Love it. Yeah, that's great. See, we're building a community of friends here, and that's what it's all about, really. And so we'll cover these topics, but we'll always continue to grow and get to know each other, and that's the great part about this show. I have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, we'll have to look for that on the Talk About Strange channel. If you know anything about those UAPs over there, the drones over California or whatever's going on, any kind of reports you guys get on any of that stuff. And if you have any kind of like news or historical events or any suggestions for this show, watch things or anything you can send in, send that in. I'm not doing stories on this show. We're talking about topics, which gives me a little bit more freedom because sometimes the stories take a lot of work because a lot of them need a lot of editing when I get them. So I really enjoy doing this, but I enjoy doing that as well. All right. Kate, I love that laugh out loud. Chicken coop, laugh out loud. So Kylie voted for chicken coop. So this is going to take a while. Hard boiled dozen and chicken coop we're at. So we got 1 and 1 here. Anybody else have any ideas? You go ahead and throw them out there. All right. We're down to 9 people watching because I love it, left it. So I think we're down 1 now, but we're up 11 likes. And I don't know if anybody else hit the subscribe button yet. Sue, if you haven't, I don't know if I'm sure you know how, or maybe you know how, but subscribe to the channel. You probably already did though, because you got the notification that I was going live. So I'm assuming you probably already did. I'm sure some of you already here have. So, okay. Anyway, we are coming up on an hour. I really didn't even think that we were going to last this long being a very first episode. I expected to be 20 minutes or a half hour, but this has been great and I've had a lot of fun. So just with that in mind, I guess we will be back here again next Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you guys will get your notifications. Oh, wait, Sue, I did. I liked the chicken coop. All right, so we got 2 for the chicken coop. And we got 1 for hard-boiled dozen. So that's great. We're going to take this back up next week when we come back to the show. And I will try. I know I have a video done or just about done. Yeah, I got to upload it still. I haven't uploaded it yet. I did it today. And that one's going to be talking about Trump. So Donald Trump. And then this week, I'm going to see if I can get another topic or two and get them up so that next Sunday we'll have something to talk about. And hopefully we'll get another good story in from one of our contributors over at Talk About Strange so that we can cover some stuff on the Talk About Strange. But either way, we'll do both of those live shows next Sunday. So we got to Talk About Strange at 7 o'clock and then hard-boiled topics at 8:30. So I hope I see all of you guys there. Cabal voted for the chicken coop. Jack Dorsey says, bye, Steve. Bye, Jack. Thank you, my friend. Thank you all so very much for joining me here. You guys have shown me so much support. I really can't say it enough. I appreciate you so very much. Just keep coming back and stay safe out there. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of really cold weather going on out there, a lot of freezing and stuff. So please just be safe out there, whether you're driving out there or working out there. And I want you guys to be careful and stay healthy. And I will see you again next week. Again, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Till next time, have a great night. Oh, by the way, I'm going to read a few of these messages.